Hello peeps, I am here to talk to you about the Stratocaster and the different sounds, the multiplicity of sounds available on a Fender Stratocaster. This is a lefty, obviously, because I'm a lefty, and it's got the Fender logo printed the correct way round, which makes a change because so many of my guitars that are left-handed have got the logos printed upside down on the headstock. So it's refreshing that Fender thought about that and just switched it around and switched it on there. So all lovely. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about the fact that if you get a guitar, well, if you're looking for a guitar, a new guitar to buy, and you don't know what to get, what to spend your hard-earned money on, then a Fender Stratocaster will actually do most styles of music that you could ever wish to attempt to do. And I'm just going to try and kind of talk you through the various different sound permutations available on a Strat. Now, there's probably loads of videos that talk to you about this, but I'm just going to go through it with you anyway. 3 pickups is basically like having an ear in 3 different places along the string. You're going to hear something different. So the more bassy sounds are going to come from this pickup because it's basically sitting underneath the area where the string is vibrating the most. Near the middle of the string is obviously going to be around here, around up on the 15th fret, I would guess. Or is it the 12th? Maybe the 12th fret, won't it? But anyway, around here, you're going to get more vibration and movement on the string. So this pickup's picking up more bass end. Then it gets a little slightly treblier as you go towards the bridge. So the middle pickup is going to be quite trebly. If I turn the tone up. I've got just a smidgen of distortion on because I've got my tube screamer kicked in. If I take the tube screamer out of the equation for a second. That's just the amp. Okay, so this is just my amplifier that you can hear right now with a little bit of reverb added. And so yeah, brittle, but here's the front pickup. Nice thick tone. The more you roll the tone off, the thicker the sound, really. Volume full on because the amp's on quite a low level. The in-between sound, this one and this one, very Stratty, synonymous with the Stratocaster, that sound. You don't get that sound on any other guitar. Originally there was only a 3-position switch on a Strat, one for that one for that one and one for that one. But then Jimi Hendrix came along and kind of trapped the pickup switch in between the 3 clicks that were available and found that there was extra sounds to be had by doing that because of the way that they were wired originally in the 50s. So what happened was they decided, oh, that's a good idea, we'll just build those into the click. So you've now got a 5-position switch. So when you're on the front pickup, your switch is all the way up. So you're this pickup. When you click back 1, you've got this one and this one activated. When you go to the middle position of the 5, you've got just this pickup activated, which is this sound. When you go down 1, you've got this one and this one activated. I tend to associate that with the Knopfler-esque kind of stuff. All that kind of carry on. And then you go down 1 more and you've got just the bridge pickup. Now that's very clean and clinical. It sounds nice for rhythm work if you're just kind of like wanting to play rhythm guitar in a band. In fact, any of those sounds will function well as a rhythm sound. Playing normal chords here, A, G and D. Let's flick up again. They've all got enough bite to them to kind of cut through. Slightly less biting, but lovely if you crank it up for some lead. Very Nile Rodgers-y kind of sound, that one as well. Stevie Ray Vaughan when you crank it, and Nile Rodgers when you kind of have it fairly clean. Very addictive to play that, and then obviously come back up here for so. Okay, let's kick the distortion back in and look at what we can get. Okay, so back to the bridge pickup. Now, if you want to thicken up a sound on a guitar, you don't have to keep on going over to the amp. There's lots of tone variety available just off the guitar, just like there's volume control. On a Strat, it's a gift that they've put the volume control closest to your playing area, so you can sneakily put your little finger around it and just rotate it as and when you feel you're either too loud or you're too quiet. So a lot of guitar players, professional guitar players, don't go full whack all the time. What they do is they back it off by maybe 3 or 4 notches, and then you've got like a little bit of headroom. So if I put my volume control, set it at about 2 notches in, it's still very audible. Could even come down from that in the room. And I've got some headroom available for me at any time to and it'll go full on rock sort of sound. If I roll the tone off a bit, I'm going to get a more thicker sounding rock sound, almost like a humbucker. Bit more volume with that. Give you a bit more brightness to the sound for cutting through on a lead solo, if you want some brightness. So I think really ultimately the sound has got to be in your head, but this will do country sounds. If I take the volume down a good way and just go full tone, very little volume coming in there. Also, yeah, country tones and Knopfler-esque tones there again, where we're on the second switch up, which is this pickup and this pickup. And then if I want to go sort of raspy and good for slide, I would suggest middle pickup with this tone, the middle tone, completely rolled off. Sorry, my bad, the middle tone is actually not associated to this pickup, it's this tone. So totally off. And we've got the honky rasp. So in essence, what we're saying is that you can get any sound out of any guitar if you're determined. You can make a humbucking guitar which is associated with playing hard rock and metal, heavy metal music. You can actually clean that sound up and get it to sound as clean as a whistle and make it do almost anything. I might do another video with one of the guitars that I have with humbuckers in it and show you kind of exactly the opposite. But this guitar, having single coil pickups for the most part, this is a stacked humbucker in here, but it's not the same same strength as a full humbucker, but it's close enough for what you can get into a Stratocaster pickup space. But essentially what I'm saying is the sound that you're looking for is already in your head. If you have an idea what you're looking for, you can usually get it or something close to it from any guitar, provided that it's not a complete wreck. You'll be able to do it. So I would recommend a Stratocaster, but then again I'd recommend a lot of guitars, but this one is very adaptable, as you've seen and heard from today's video. So I hope this was useful. Give us a like and a subscribe, and maybe some suggestions from you as to what kind of things you'd like me to make videos about in the future. Alright, take care peeps, mind how you go.